days even when you're gone. We laughed under clouds that couldn't wait. Your hand in mine, we skipped the gate. Merry-go-round spun slow and sweet. Barefoot love, cold rain at our feet.
You kissed me there, with soaked hair clinging. No words, just calliope songs singing. We didn't care about time or sky. You said forever, I said why lie? Now I walk that park alone. The lights still shine, but joy has flown. Echoes ride the carousel, but I no longer wish you well.
Carousel in the rain, where we first fell. Now I'm spinning in stories I can't tell. Saw you last week with your new flame. Short hair, bright smile wasn't the same. I'm still turning, but I'm not the same.
Your name feels softer in the storm, like something used to keep me warm. I tried to cut my thoughts in half, but rain rewinds your photograph.
It's funny how pain finds quiet roads. A stranger's face, a laugh you owed. Still I breathe, still I break, still I wake where dreams ache.
We were something blurred but bright, like fireworks fading into night. Now that ride don't need our weight, I let go, but it's never too late.
Carousel in the rain, love's last spin, you got off. Smiling, I stayed in. Saw you dancing, we once stood. Wishing I'd left when I still could, but the music kept me holding on. In the rain, round we go, but this time I'm letting you go. You moved on and that's okay. I'm not healed, but I'll find a way from this ride. I'll walk away. Someday the rain will stop, and so will I. Rain on the window, rhythm slow. Same street, same sky, but I'm alone. Your coat's still hanging untouched, unfelt, but your silence is louder than I ever tell. You left in the middle of June. Didn't take much, just my monsoon. Now the air smells like you again. With every drizzle I lose a friend. The kettle sings, but I don't speak. Your name is caught in every leak. It's not goodbye that echoes deep. It's the spaces where you used to be. Rain left with you, soft and slow, like the words we never let show. Still I stare at the glass in pain, tracing I miss you in the rain, and it falls like you, quiet and true. Your song plays low in vinyl haze. I remember touch in subtle ways. A sock, a smile, a half-closed door. Love in traces but never more. I write to shadows, sing to steam, watch love dissolve into a dream. I never thought you'd fade like mist, but you left holes I can't resist. The rhythm's soft, the ache is wide, like foot windows blur with silver skies, mugs of tea and unsaid goodbyes. Curtains breathe in rhythm slow. I feel too much but let it go. These tiny waves inside my chest, they rise and fall, won't let me rest. Smiles and mirrors don't always mean peace. Sometimes calm hides the least release. It's not the storm I'm afraid of, but the quiet in between, where I fake that I'm okay in places I've never been. Between the drops I fall apart. Rain like rhythm breaks my heart. It's the in-betweens that speak the loudest, soft and subtle but always the proudest. This is me, holding still and coming clean. There's beauty in these cloudy hours where thoughts bloom like hidden flowers. I smile at things that used to sting and cry for nothing, everything. I walk alone but feel surrounded by versions of me, joy and doubt blended. No fight, just quiet tug of war. In raindrop beats I ask for more. These feelings like pages torn don't make sense but still feel warm. I don't need a reason why, just space to feel, to breathe, to try. Between the drops I lose my name and find a girl who's not the same. She's fragile, yes, but strong enough to wear the days that feel too rough. This is how I start to feel again. You don't always need a reason, just rain and time. Between the drops I learn to sway with everything the clouds don't say. Some sadness tastes like sugar too, and melancholy colors view this rainy day I'm loving through. Between the drops I remember how to feel. So different from me. You say I love you like a whisper near, but your silence sometimes shouts too clear. I write it loud, bold on a screen. You write it small, tucked in between. Yeah, different strokes, same word drawn. You in symbols, me in song. I spell forever with my eyes. You blink and nod, avoiding skies. But maybe love ain't how it's told. It's in the coffee not going cold. And did you eat and walking slow? And missing calls just to let me know. You read I like it shy. I shouted loud, touching sky. But even when our tones collide, I know there's truth you try to hide. We speak in hearts, not always words. I try to frame love like a line, simple, clean, but you decline. You wrote it sideways with your hand. Still I tried to understand. Sometimes I think I read too deep, looking for meanings I couldn't keep. But I see you fold my sleeves with care. That's love too, floating in the air. It's not in letters typed or pen, but in how you stay until the end. Even when my storms begin, you wait outside and then walk in. You read like it's a prayer. I scream it loud in midnight air, but you still hold me when I break. Even if you never say love's not red, the same. I'm still here, ooh, soaked in silence. I stood beneath our old street light, hoping you'd turn left just like that night. But only shadows kissed my skin. The rain came down and you were wind.
I whispered stay, but you were gone. The echoes answered, then moved on. You left like thunder fades to hush. Now I breathe you in each hush.
Umbrella dreams and water trails, your name still clings to midnight rails. I call the rain, I beg the sky, but love's reply is always dry. Faded in the rain, you slip through time. Tears and thunder, all out of rhyme. This heartbreak hums beneath my skin, where you once were and might have been. I'm soaked in us, but left alone again. Your hoodie still hangs on my chair, still smells like rain and your careless care. I wore it out when skies turned black, but couldn't bring your heartbeat back.
You said forever, like a dare, but time proved you were never there. Now raindrops trace my broken song. I play it loud, but it still feels wrong.
I walk these streets with phantom grace, still feel your hands, still see your face. But every step reminds me now of love that lasts without a vow. Faded in the rain, you left no sound, just puddles where we once were found. This heart, it beats too loud, too slow for love that only learned to go. Still I whisper your name through the flow. You can't love, but I learned to unneed. Faded in the rain, I scream your name, but only thunder feels my flame. I'm stronger now, but breaking still. Love's just a song that time can heal. You left, but I remain. Faded but real. If it rains forever, I'll still remember you. You're my mellow, sweet bright lights. You are my mellow. Neon signs reflecting puddles wide. I'm walking slow, nowhere to hide. Raindrops racing down my coat. Each one whispers words you wrote. We were midnight's favorite scene. Cafe corners and limousines. Talk like lovers, touch like these. Now your silence haunts my dreams. The rain don't ask for reasons why. It just falls like me when you say goodbye. I hold my breath on crowded trains, just to feel close again. City rain romance, lost in the sound of taxis splashing, hearts breaking down. You left me here in your favorite coat. Cold hands, no text, no antidote. Still chasing your echo down every block. We danced under street lights, lit like stage. Each kiss wrote a line on my page. Now it's drizzle on my lashes. You're a ghost in window flashes. Tried to rewrite us in the storm, but love ain't fiction, it don't conform. You love me like skyline lights, only bright when lost from sight. I never blame the rain for falling. It's just your silence that keeps calling. In every droplet, a memory speaks. Some nights we blurred into endless city rain romance, falling slow. I still wear your name like cologne. Skyscraper love built too fast. You vanished like vapor on glass. Still chasing your echo, step by step. Raindrops trace where dreams would go. Guitar hums like memory skin, and I'm back where we've once been. Used to laugh through rainy nights, now it's just echoes and city lights. I sip your name in this quiet cafe, wondering if you think of me that way. No storm, just the gentle kind that mirrors a quiet, clouded mind. You're not a wound, you're just a breeze that lingers longer than the trees. Drizzle and daydreams, you in the air, a ghost in my song, a scent in my hair. I don't cry, but the sky does for me. A love like rain, soft but free. Still I feel you in the side. My voice lives in this melody, a chord I play subconsciously. I hold your smile like second skin, wearing it even when you don't begin. We never broke, we just dissolved like lyrics in rain, unresolved. You said someday, I heard never. Still I hum you like forever. I walk through puddles like a prayer, each step pretending you'll be there. This isn't grief, it's grace delayed, a love not lost, just softly laid. Drizzle and daydreams, just my fate. You're the peace I imitate. If loving you means letting go, then I'll do it slow, just like snow. With every drop I still remember. You became rain, and I learned how to fly. Drizzle and daydreams, love's disguise, clouded truth beneath clear skies. I never needed thunder to break, just your silence for my heart to ache. And now I breathe as the rain plays on. You left with the storm, but I stay for the song. Drops fall like whispers on my skin, each one tracing where you've been. Empty mug, your chair still bare, silence humming in the air.
I hear your name in thunder's breath, felt your shadow after death. The beat still plays where you would stand, but I hold rhythm, not your hand.
Time don't answer, but the rain replies, soft as grief behind closed eyes. Every second you fade and stay, and every drop I hear you say. Echoes in the rain calling me slow, a lullaby of what I used to know. Your goodbye never said aloud, but your silence is thunder now, falling soft, falling true, just like you.
Curtains sway like breathless dreams. We were more than we ever seemed. Now puddles form where we once danced. Your touch a ghost I still romance. You said forever, but didn't stay. I keep your memory like a rainy day, not loud, not sharp, but always near, in drops that fall just like a tear.
The rain don't heal, but it knows how to carry love from then to now. Your name's a sound I can't unhear, a song that's blurred but still sincere. Echoes in the rain, slipping through time, a quiet grief in every line. You said nothing when you left,
He's warm, but the chair across from me is cold again.
Steam curls up from a porcelain cup. Elma stares through the window, holding up to memories wrapped in rainy days. Love once bloomed, now faded grays. She traces his name on napkin lines, still hears his laugh between the chimes of coffee spoons and closing doors. He's gone, but echoes in the floor. Elma's heart is stitched with grace. In every sip she finds his face. A whisper left in table light, I'll be okay, just not tonight. Elma's rain falls soft and slow through pages of the life she knows. He may be gone, but love remains in every drop that hits the pain. She holds him close in every rain. Photographs in faded hues, old jazz songs and worn out shoes. She walks alone, but never far from the man who still owns her heart. Umbrella sways as she walks home through streets that ache like memories tone. She hums their song beneath her breath, still loving him through life and death. Not every goodbye ends the song. Elma's melody is soft but strong. She smiles through the cafe steam, loving him still inside a dream. Elma's rain plays her refrain of love that's gone but still remains. She drinks alone but lives for two. In every cloud he's shining through. The sky may cry, but so do truths. He's not here, but he's not gone. He's in every rain, every song. Elma's rain is quiet pride. She lost him once, but never inside. Cafe tables, morning air. In the silence she still feels he's there. Through the rain, through the years, Elma lives and holds her tears. Just one more cup, just one more memory. Trip by, watch my thoughts dissolve in silence. Clouded skies behind the glass, a world in grayscale moving fast. My breath fogs up the pain again, still tracing echoes from back when. They say healing comes with time, but clocks don't tick the same in my mind. Stuck in a loop of could-have beens, counting regrets like steady rain in streams. Every raindrop sounds like your name, soft and fading, but never the same. Alone in this room, but not lonely, just me and memories holding me slowly. Glass rain on the window, tears I never cried. Hope and heartache dancing on the same tide. I whisper to the silence, searching for a sign. Maybe being broken is still a kind of shine. In this soft solitude, I finally feel mine.
Midnight thoughts in faded light, wounds I've learned to hold just right. Words you never said still burned, pages turned, but lessons returned. I held on tight to empty air, try to write poems with despair, but maybe pain has its own grace, like flowers blooming in the wrong place. I used to fear the stillness of nights, but now I find warmth in its quiet lights.
tried to finally be free.
It's okay to break. Some art is made of cracks.
Glass rain on the window, healing without sound. In the quiet, that's where peace is found. I loved, I lost, I learned to stay through thunder skies and breaking day. I'm not the same, but I'm okay.
And in this rain, I found myself.
It's June again, and you're gone again. Rain taps soft on my windowsill, like your voice tender but still. You left your mug, your favorite track, but not a word to bring you back. You said forever in the spring, now it's summer but I wear your ring. Not like a promise, more like a wound. I hum our song to empty room, and every drop that hits the glass repeats the moments we let pass. Still singing though you've gone away, still loving through this rainy day. June in her voice, soft and true, carries the love I had for you. It hurts but still sets me free. You left but rain remembers me, and in the storm I learned to sing. Your jacket's still here on the chair, I keep it close like you were there. Our shadows faded on the floor, but echoes bloom from what we wore. These skies don't cry, they testify of every look, of every lie. And I'm not broken, just awake, dancing in the mess we made. I walk alone but not undone, my heart still beats but weighs a ton. Still I breathe through grief and grace, and find your name in every space. June in her voice, clear and wide, a song of love I couldn't hide. You may be gone, but here I stand. Rain in my hair, your ghost in hand, and still I sing like I believe. I won't forget the way you left, but I'll forgive the rain. June in her voice, sweet and strong. It took a heartbreak to write this song. You were my sun, then disappeared. Now I find peace where I once feared. And though I ache, I sing along. Summer rays still sound like you. If goodbye is all we have left, you held my hand like you didn't know that my fingers were learning to let go. Our laughter still echoes in my chest, even as I say I wish you the best.
I could have fought, I could have stayed, but love like ours begins to fade. Not cause it wasn't real or right, but some stars burn out before the night.
I tried to speak 1,000 times, but silence echoed every line. Still I remember every smile, even pain was worth a while. Thank you for the goodbye, for the light, for the moments we got right. You were my once, my reason, my rain, the beauty in every
you, but not to hate, not to blame, just watching us become a name.
You gave me chapters I'll reread, even if you're not the end I need. So I won't break, I'll just bend. Right, thank you at our end.
We didn't fall, we softly closed, and every part of me still knows that you were love in every sense, even if you're past tense. Thank you for the goodbye, for the song that taught me where I do belong. You were the dream I had to lose, to know my heart could still choose, and I loved you, right or wrong. It hurt to say it, but I needed to. Thank you for the goodbye, for the grace, for letting love find its place. Though I'm no longer yours to keep, you left a love that runs too deep. So I smiled and I set you free. Thank you for loving me. Every drop feels like a memory fading. I walked alone where we once stood. The city's crying like it understood. Your silence louder than the storm. And I already drifting far from one.
I kissed a stranger, not for love, just to feel seen, just to rise above your distant heart, your careless ways. Don't act like I'm the only one who strayed.
Hydrangeas bloom in shades of change, like a shifting, never the same. I told myself it's your neglect, but deep inside I lost respect. Petals in the rain, falling one by one. What we had is coming undone. I blame you to hide my shame, but in this storm we're both to blame. The truth gets soaked before it's set. In this bed of lies I lost my head. You never saw the cracks appear. Smiles too perfect to be sincere. I wanted more than what you gave, so I chased illusion, not the brave.
I lit a match in the pouring rain, hoping guilt would drown the pain. Still I see your eyes when I close mine. I cheated time, not just a line.
Forgive me isn't quite enough for hands that touch but not with love. But I needed something you forgot, attention, tenderness, a softer plot. Petals in the rain, soft and small. This isn't love, it's just the fall. I wrote excuses in the sky, but rain rewrote them with a sigh. Even angels can learn to lie when all they hear is goodbye.
You say you love me, but where were you when I started to fade?
Petals in the rain, a love confessed through broken hearts and heavy chests. If I broke us, you cracked me first. Now truth and tears both quench the thirst. We were a storm that never passed, a flower in the rain never meant to last.
I'm still here, in the downpour, asking for less.
The bus never came, but your memory always does.
Rust on the bench, sky painted gray. Drops on glass blur what I want to say. I sit in silence, coat pulled tight, waiting for love that won't arrive tonight. Umbrellas broken, hearts the same. Each stop I take just repeats your name. Empty seat beside me speaks more than you did. I should forget, but I never really did. People pass with hurried steps, but time just lingers where we met.
moment. This rain knows all I won't confess. Still loving you, I must address. At the shelter stop, I drown alone in memories we left unsown. You were the ride I couldn't take, a promise made that had to break. Still I wait for something gone.
Old posters peel like stories past. Love like ours, it doesn't last. Yet in this weather, I still pretend that maybe you'll turn the corner again.
You left in spring, but June feels worse. Each cloud above a silent curse. The rain soaks through what I forgot, but never through what I've still got.
You were a song I hummed for years.
Now you're the silence I hold near.
This bus stop's more than metal and rain.
It's where I keep my silent pain. At the shelter stop, I miss the light. You were warmth on my coldest night. And though your shadow's fading slow, the ache inside still tends to grow. I wait for no one, yet for you.
This bench knows everything. It listened when you didn't.
At the shelter stop, rain falls like truth. No destination, just love and you. The world keeps moving, I stay still, hoping love might return by will. But I know the bus won't come, and neither will you. Still raining, still here.
Through the misty glass, I watch the street. Silent shadows where we used to meet. Your voice still lingers in my ear, a ghost in the rain that I no longer fear.
You left me there, soaked in lies. Love turned venom under silver skies. But I stitched my wounds with silent grace. Now it's your name time won't erase.
This isn't sorrow, it's design. I learned to dance on broken lines. You play me once, your final scene. Now I rewrite this movie clean. Rainlight revenge, calm and slow, falling soft where you don't know. Not fine, not rage, but steady truth. A reckoning wrapped in velvet. Every tear you missed is falling now. Letters I never sent still stay. My promises blurred in cold rain. I smiled through the script you gave, but now I'm the one who misbehaves.
Justice and silence wrapped in silk. No sharp words, just poison milk. You'll hear my voice in every storm, but never know where guilt is born.
Forgiveness is a heavy crown, one I chose to lay down. Instead I bloom in shades of steel. Let this rain be what you feel. Rainlight revenge, slow and true. No knives, no screams, just me and you. A quiet flood beneath your pride. I walked away but left the tide. Now every whisper sounds like goodbye. You wanted quiet, then drown in it. Rainlight revenge, no need to run. Things written already gone. This melody's my final line, wrapped in thunder, drenched in time. I left the pain where it all
but something feels far.
You said good morning, like always do, but the warmth was missing. I felt it too. You smiled, I smiled, but not the same. A quiet ache I can't name.
Tiny glances, offbeat tones. I read the silence like skin and bones. I don't need thunder to feel the storm. Sometimes love forgets to stay warm.
Maybe I'm overthinking things, or maybe your love's unfolding wings. Still I stay, still I try to hold you before you say goodbye. I notice the shifts, the subtle space between your words, between your face. Still hoping I can hold you close, even when I'm scared the most. If this is love, let it be true, even when I don't know what to do.
The way you stir your drink too long, or leave the light on, feels all wrong. But I still fold your shirt with care, still search for you when you're not there. I trace your voice like it's a song. Some verses fade, some linger long. Don't wanna lose you bit by bit, so I write love in every split.
I know love isn't always loud, sometimes it hides behind a cloud. But I will wait through every shade, cause what we have is worth the fade. I notice the shifts, I feel the waves, but I still choose you every day. If I'm too quiet, it's not the end, it's just me learning how to bend. If this is love, it doesn't run, it lingers gently when things come undone.
Maybe love isn't about being sure, it's about staying, even unsure.
I notice the shifts, but I won't run. Love's not a race, it's what we become. So even if you change your tune, I'll be here steady as the moon. Not perfect, but always true. Still choosing every part of you. Still here, yeah, still choosing.
Just enough space for two. Or maybe just for us.
You held the umbrella tilted my way, but your shoulder caught more rain that day. I watched the drops fall on your sleeve and wish that time would never leave.
Side by side on crowded streets, every step a skipped heartbeat. You smiled like the sky was blue, but I was drowning just watching you.
The world was gray, but you were light. You stood so close, but not quite right. One step away, but still so near. I almost spoke, but froze in fear. Under one umbrella, I felt the storm. Not in the sky, but where I'm torn. You looked ahead, I looked at you, and prayed for rain to never be through. You kept me dry, but soaked my soul. Your laugh cut through the water's hush, a fragile sound in the city's rush. I knew you'd never feel the same, but still I whispered just your name.
I counted steps, not words you'd say, each silence louder than the rain. You never saw my soaked through smile, but I held it close for just a while.
Umbrella thin, the feelings wide, the space between us hard to hide. If only raindrops could confess the love I swore I'd not express. Under one umbrella, hearts divide, yours in the clouds. under